Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Quadarius.
And I'm LaShondra.
And this is Real Life with the Williams.
Real Life with the Williams. We're gonna show you how to have fun. Being married and still young. Living for Christ with the one. It's not always good days, but it's not always bad times. Cause the sun do shine. With Christ will be fun. Real Life with the Williams. Real Life with the Williams.
Hey, you guys, welcome back to our channel. Sorry it has been so long, but we have been extremely busy, like with just life. We have been so busy, so we do apologize for the delay in giving you guys another video. But again, thank y'all so much for bearing with us. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure you hit that notification bell for all, so that you guys are notified of everything that we do upload.
Yeah, and again, forgive us, man. It's been busy for us. We have been moving like crazy, nonstop. School has started back for me, so
unfortunately,
yeah. So y'all can imagine how busy I am with that now, and on top of parenting and doing all of these other duties and whatnot. So we've been super busy. So again, like you said, forgive us. We had the luxury to go to Colorado a few weeks ago, and it was beautiful up there, y'all. It was beautiful. I got a lot of great pictures.
If y'all can go, please put it on your bucket list to go, and especially go to the mountains. Y'all will love it.
We went hiking, y'all. And matter of fact, let me show y'all this clip that when we went hiking in Chandra.
Y'all, let me tell you, we are hiking. First time ever hiking. When I tell you, coming from Texas to Colorado, them Texas lungs, it's not used to this thin Colorado air. I'm about to die. I am truly. I am tired. I'm trying to make this one last climb all the way to the top of this waterfall. I don't know if I'm gonna make it, y'all. I'm gonna keep pushing. Maybe if I made it to the top, y'all would see some clips. If I didn't, y'all know I stayed here. Yes. Y'all, let me tell you, that hike and all, it almost took your girl out. These Texas lungs was not ready for the Colorado thin air.
It was something serious, wasn't it?
It was, man.
I was like, where the air go? Like,
you can tell the natives that, that did this often. I mean, you got little kids running up and down, having fun. And I'm just like, somebody come help me.
Yeah. But no, it was cool or whatever. Like I said, it was beautiful. The mountains were beautiful. And we traveled up all the way to the top. It was super cold for us. It was. And then we came back down and it was hot. All in one climate. It was crazy how high we were, and but we got so high we were able to touch an ice glacier. Yeah, that's so ice cap, whatever they call it. It was cool. Crazy. But while we were climbing the mountain, I was able to get a clip, and I was able to speak something that just kind of hit me, Chandra, and I just said a clip or whatever, and I posted it on Snap, but I'm actually going to play that, and we're going to actually spark a conversation from that clip that I came up with at the top of the mountain. So here it is. Hey, what's up, guys? Hey, welcome to Real Life with the Williams. I'm up here on the Rocky Mountains. If you guys can see the peak behind me, yep, that mountaintop right behind me, I was up there. Now we're working our way down. I mean, we drove. But hey, I'm up here at some high altitude, and it got me thinking about relationships, and it got me thinking about marriage. And as you progress in your marriage, as you increase your altitude, you got to pace yourself. Some of us do too much too fast, and we get aggravated, we get frustrated. But guys, one thing that I learned by climbing up these mountains, you got to pace yourself, because if you go too fast, you're gonna burn out, and burnout in marriage is not good. So that's just my word. The Real Life with the Williams. Check this out. It's pretty legit. Yeah. All right, so Chandra, tell me what you think about that. That was a lot. Tell me what you think about that.
Well, for me, I know like he definitely said a mouthful because within any relationship, especially when you are trying to make somebody your forever person, you definitely want to pace yourselves because if you go too fast, it'll be a lot that you guys will miss.
Yeah.
Like just little small stuff. Like the small stuff that can really break a relationship.
Yeah.
So it's really like key and important to pace yourself and take your time because like if I would have just jumped right into boom, us dating for maybe a month and then boom, us getting married and then boom, having Deuce, I am pretty sure we would have so many problems and just a bunch of stuff because for one, we hadn't got a chance to get to know one another enough.
And that's key, you know, and you know now it's a segue to now where young couples, they date and then they move in together.
Yes.
And then they get married. Because what's that old cliche? Well, when you go buy a car, you test drive it before you buy it.
Yeah.
You know, and I can't say how that's caused so many problems because that's not the model that God has for us, right? And I don't want to get too Christian, you know, on everybody or whatever. But needless to say, you know, like you were saying, you miss a lot of the fine details when you try to look at the Joneses and you keep up with the Joneses marriage. When the Joneses, they've been married for 20 years and you just on year one, or the Joneses been married 5, 10, 15 years and you just now getting started. You can't do everything that someone else who's been married much longer, you can't do what they are doing, right?
That's true.
You know, you got to continue to date one another. You know how important dating is?
I don't think people really do understand how important dating is because I always hear people say, you know, well, the guy needs to continue to do what he was doing to get her, to keep her. I definitely agree with that. But on the other hand, a woman needs to do the same exact thing because I'm pretty sure there were things that the woman was doing in the beginning that made him want to continue to do the things that he was doing. So, you know, that doesn't all just fall on just the guys, you know, part of it. I think a woman has a lot to do with that as well. And it just goes back to what he said. You have to continue to date each other, like just all throughout your marriage. You have to find things that, you know, that works for you guys, like to build y'all's union and to, you know, to be not just the Joneses, but, you know, for us to be the Williams.
To be yourself.
Yeah.
You know, it's so much. We watch all of these reality TV shows and, you know, we want to be like T.I. and Tiny and,
No,
you know,
I think they got a divorce.
Oh, they did?
I think so.
Jay-Z and Beyonce?
I'd rather not be Jay-Z or Beyonce.
Rihanna and Chris Brown?
Whoa, did you know Chris Brown was beating on her?
Oh, snap.
Barack and Michelle.
Better yet, Quit Harrison with Chandra.
And there you go.
And so and that's important. And so when you're rushing up the mountain, you miss the small minutas, you miss the small details and the intricacies of the marriage. For an example, you get married, boom, the next day you're having a baby. You know, you really don't know your spouse. You know, me and Chandra had a plan, and for the most part, you know, it mapped out. We said we want to have a kid 5 years into our marriage, and you know, we were just a year early, or whatever.
We said 4 to 5.
We said 4 to 5. We did or whatnot. You know, but you remember that video I did or whatever? We went to Dallas, and then I had on the cake.
Y'all, yeah. We'll upload a picture here of that cake that he asked me for my birthday 1 year.
Yeah. You got that on your phone?
I do.
Yeah, let's play that. But no, guys, and this is not going to be a long episode, but I want you guys to remember the domains that we were talking about. We were talking about communication. We were talking about roles and responsibility. We talked about, what was the third one we talked about? Did we talk about the third one, or we just talked about those? Did we talk about communication? We talked about communication. We talked about roles and responsibility. You have sex, you have finances, and you have expectations. We did talk about expectations. Mm-hmm. So yeah, we talked about expectations, communications, roles and responsibilities, and expectations. The last two were sex and finances, and those are in no particular order. Save communication. I think communication is at the top or whatever. But I want you guys to understand how important those 5 domains are in your couple, in your relationship rather. And guys, I cannot. And honestly, if I'm being honest, part of what took us so long too, because when the week we were supposed to record, she got on my nerves, and
he got on my nerves, y'all, and we got into an argument. That's just life, and so I was just like, I'm not studying him, and he wasn't studying me.
Yeah.
But of course, because we have such a strong foundation, and we are trying to set an example for our son. Because he picks up on y'all on stuff now, it's crazy.
Yeah.
So we did, of course, we talked about it, we ironed things out and stuff like that. But it's life.
Yeah.
We
got over it.
We got over it. We go through stuff
Yeah.
that people think, y'all relationship is perfect. Far from it.
Yeah.
We still go through stuff just like any other person would go through stuff.
Yeah, and and it's important that we're able to work those out. And we said the reason why we got into that argument is because we were also weak in our 5 domains.
Yep.
And so it's kind of like a car riding with no oil, or a car with no gas. What's fueling you? And those 5 domains fuel you. Those 5 domains fuel your marriage. I guarantee it. Most of the people we talk to, Chandra, that has problems in their relationships, they're weak in their 5 domains.
Yep.
They don't read books together. One thing that we've done that's been great for us is we wake up and pray. At least 5 days of the week. We wake up and pray. We kind of slacked this past week. But we were still good. But needless to say, we wake up and we pray. This coming up week, we're going to start reading a couple pages out of a book. You got to get up out of the bed.
That's the hardest thing for me, y'all. Then this week, I don't have to be at work until 10:30 every day except for Tuesday. So
yeah, you got to get up
me
out of the
having
bed.
to get up that early for no reason. Well, it's not for no reason, but by the time that he has to try to get out here by 7:15.
But it's kind of like one thing I beat myself.
Hard.
One thing I beat myself up on is that, not beat myself up on, but I critique myself about is that normally, what time normal will we wake up?
That's
and
true.
so now when we keep that normal schedule, that's the only way that a routine can be established is if we keep that same schedule.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's that. I'm bad at that too. The moment that I don't got to be at work the moment that I don't have to be at work early, I sleep in. You know what I'm saying? But keep that same schedule so you can keep that routine, because a lot of times God speaks to us, or we can hear God clear in the morning because nothing's going on. But needless to say, no, guys, so all of the couples out there that's watching this, thank you again. Thank you. Forgive us. I know this was just a conversation. I hope that you guys enjoyed some of the clips that we shared with you guys or whatever. And I just want to encourage the couples that's dating, that's engaged, that's just now getting married and, have hurdles that they got to jump over. Keep on keeping on. Love one another. Have faith in one another. And
keep it spontaneous, y'all. Just like that last video that he that we inserted from whenever
whenever he have my babies.
Yeah. Whenever he asked me to have his babies, or his baby. Yes, baby. Say babies. But just keeping it spontaneous, keeping it fun, just keeping it like, my significant other never ceases to amaze me.
Yeah, so again, we love you guys. We thank you guys. Stay tuned. I promise you we'll do better with these videos.
Yes.
If you got anything that you want us to talk about, please inbox us, guys.
Yeah, let us know.
And we would love to sit down and chat about it. This is just a podcast, a video cast for us or whatever. And we love to sit down and we love to talk about it. And we'd even love to have you here. So perhaps our next one, we may have a couple here with us or whatever. We may be somewhere else filming it. But needless to say, we care about what you guys think. We care about what you guys say. Like, comment, share, subscribe, like you said earlier. And we thank you again for tuning in. And this is another episode of Real Life with the Williams.
Real life with the Williams. We're gonna show you how to have fun. Being married and still young. Living for Christ with the one. It's not always good days, but it's not always bad times. 'Cause the sun to shine. With Christ will be fun. Real life with the Williams. Real life with the Williams. Real life with the